Thank you guys for clicking on this video and interacting with this series. This is episode 2, and if you haven't watched episode 1, please make sure to do so. There should be a link in the top right corner right now. We are going to resume in 3, 2, 1. There are so many chefs in this competition, but only one can make it through and win. Once more, red team and blue team are going to face off in another competition. This is the Creative Chicken Challenge. Thankfully for Tyler, he is already eliminated. Everyone must take a twist and do their own take on a dish where the main component is chicken. And I feel like both teams are really itching to impress the chefs. Everything counts at the end of this game. Alright, so with all of the chefs cooking in this competition, I feel like it's important they know that they cook it right, because chicken is something you don't want to be raw. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the people will know that, Noah, Harold, Bridget, Heather, Courtney, Lashana, Gwen, just averagely the smart people, probably Beth as well, I hope. But little do they know that 5 of them will only be able to present their dish, and it's going to be chosen at random. So after, they bring up their dish, they just worked on it, they're hoping, it tastes great, and they learn that only 5 gets to be there. They start to worry, especially on the red team, because Heather doesn't want Bridget to show, Beth to show, Katie, Sadie, Gwen probably. The 5 chosen for blue team are Cody, Noah, Alejandro, Owen, and Duncan. And I think Harold's gonna be mad. He worked on it. He thought it was gonna be the best one there. Justin probably a little bit relieved because his shit kind of looked choppy. He dodged a bullet. DJ, Jeff, Ezekiel all probably sad they didn't get chosen. Now for the red team, the first person randomly selected is Gwen. Congratulations. Eva, Sadie, Courtney, and the final person is Katie. Congratulations, those 5. Everyone here mad, except maybe Beth and Bridget actually. Hold on, maybe not everyone. I feel like Bridget, this might have been her first time cooking chicken. I feel like her and DJ are gonna have such a tough time with this due to the meat aspect. Pause? Is that pause worthy? I don't know. Beth, her stuff probably tastes good, maybe a little bit dry, but I just feel like she has no confidence. Alright, first dish. Duncan versus Katie. This is for reward and elimination. Katie has made a chicken Alfredo pizza. A thin crust pizza topped with Alfredo sauce, grilled chicken, spinach, and mozzarella cheese. Unfortunately for you, Katie, crust is overcooked in some places, undercooked in others. On top of the spinach, it just kind of collected the grease of the cheese. Duncan, what did you make, bruh? Chicken and bacon wraps. With the works, the crispy bacon, lettuce, tomato, buffalo chicken, and I won't even lie, wraps definitely could have used a sauce, but the point is definitely going to the blue team. Congratulations. Courtney and Owen. Alright, Owen, big boy, what did you make? Oh, he made a classic chicken and waffles. Do I even need to explain what that is? Waffles, pretty easy thing to do. Owen, a big man, I bet he made himself hundreds of waffles, if not thousands. Tastes good. Chicken, delicious, crispy. Courtney, this gonna be a tough one to beat. She made a chicken Caesar salad, bro. What is that? Courtney, I don't know how. I mean, it's good, but it's a salad. I don't know. Congratulations, blue team, another point. Red team, if blue team gets another point and you lose again, blue team automatically wins. Alejandro, Sadie, present your dishes. Immediately, I think Courtney's like, oh god. Alejandro, let's start off with you. Lime zesty chicken enchiladas. You know what? They're pretty good. He over-limed them a little bit, and I personally prefer hella seasoning, and he only did it a little bit. And Sadie presents chicken and vegetable stir fry. Oh, this is pretty good. Stir-fried chicken breast with mixed vegetables and a savory sauce served over rice. And I can't overlook the fact that Alejandro, yours was pretty good, but Sadie did her thing, and you need more seasoning, low-key. 1 point to the red team, I'm sorry. Noah and Eva, it is now your turn. Noah made a chicken and mushroom risotto. Creamy, what the hell? Creamy habanero rice cooked with chicken broth, sauteed mushrooms, and diced chicken breast. Noah, unfortunately for you, you made a mistake. I don't like mushrooms. All right, Eva, let's see what you got. Eva, I won't lie, just looking at your dish, I'm almost positive you won. Chicken Cajun pasta. Sauteed chicken breast seasoned with Cajun spices served over a bed of creamy pasta with bell pepper and onions. Not a big fan of bell peppers, but it is much better than what Noah gave me. Congratulations, is now tied. It all comes down to Cody and Gwen. You guys are representing your team and you need to make sure that you got chosen for a reason. Gwen, you present first. Pause. Alright, so Gwen, little copycat bitch, she kind of copied Duncan low-key. She made a chicken and avocado wrap, and the only reason I'ma let it slide is cause it's avocado. Avocado's my weakness. I fucking love avocado. However, what I have a problem with is she wrapped it in a whole wheat tortilla with tangy yogurt sauce. I'm not here for that, Gwen. The point goes to the blue team. Congratulations. You guys are safe. And immediately, once again, they're all celebrating. They're happy as hell. Chef knew what he was doing, or AKA me. I don't know. I'm role-playing as Chef. Leave me alone. Or Gordon Ramsay, or whatever the hell. Now, I don't really know what the reward is going to be, but I'm going to say it's something like comedical. They get to sit and watch a sumo wrestling match while they get to feast on maybe, I don't know, like Chef's food, except he actually tries and it's delicious and good. Maybe his mom also helps him make it. But as for the red team, they are told that they got to come up with 3 people to nominate by the time Chef gets back. And immediately, I think Heather is gonna immediately pipe up. And she's like, well, me, Bridget, Beth, Izzy, and Lashana all didn't cook. However, Beth, your dish kind of looked not that great presentation-wise. And Bridget, don't even get me started. I know for a fact, if you would have got chosen, that would have been pink. And Bridget, you know, she just kind of sad looking. And she's like, I personally think it should be Bridget, Beth, at least one, along with Gwen and along with Katie. And immediately Sadie's taking mad issue and she's like, no. Heather, you guys didn't even participate. I think it should be Bridget, Beth, and you, Heather. Because we don't know what your dish would have been like. Maybe you're trying to overlook the fact that your shit was mid. And so by the time it is all said and done, Chef is like, who do y'all nominate? And he's like, you know what? Best of the worst, Eva. Which 3 do you think your team would be better without based on everything that's happened in the competition so far? And with this, Eva didn't expect this, but Eva definitely has her own thoughts. She definitely has opinions about everyone. And I think the first person she puts up is Bridget, which I know is a low blow for Eva. But, you know, she has a reason to put Bridget up. She's totally gonna take it. She isn't gonna waste this opportunity. Now, next to Bridget is unfortunately Katie. We don't even know why you tried a pizza. You never, like, even done it before. It's a little odd, and it was, like, not that good. All right, and the final person we are putting on the block is Gwen. Gwen obviously presented a dish that had good components, but she ultimately failed in judgment of character of the dish. And Chef, you know, he's looking at the 3, and Chef definitely always looks at the dishes, even if he didn't taste them. And he saw that Bridget wasn't that great. But at the same time, he understands that maybe she can do better. So Bridget, back in line. He doesn't want to see you here. Not back in, you know, like the nominee spot. Katie and Gwen, both of you have showed some actual potential, but a decision must be made. And unfortunately, Katie, if you are back up here again, you will be eliminated. Back in line. Gwen, I'm sorry, your time is done. Give me your jacket. He's tried. You've tried. Like, you've had some good components, and then it's just, I don't know, it's not working out. We want to see what else Katie can do. We feel like there's a lot that can come from her. She's very vocal, and she's a good team player. Burnt pictures. Now, the next one is obviously just dinner service. Alright, for dinner service, there will be 3 people on meat and garnish, which is M&G, 3 people on entree and cleanup, and then 3 on appetizers and desserts. Blue team, since you have one extra, obviously you will appoint one member to another station, like obviously as an extra. And here are the stations as they stand, everyone cooking, trying to improve, trying to impress. Now, drama happens in every episode, but I'm gonna say that blue team crashes out. Like, maybe Izzy is kicked out of dinner service for, like, arguing or something, or, like, arguing with a customer, insulting them or whatever. But I'm gonna say Harold and Duncan just keep fighting, trying to take over the station, impressing Chef. And they both, Harold undercooks it, Duncan overcooks it, and they both just get kicked out. Owen appointed to help Justin on meat, just for Jeff to fuck up entrees, burning the scallops, overcooking them. All the while, Chef realizes that Ezekiel and Cody are waiting for water to boil when the stove isn't even on. With a migraine in his head, he doesn't want them in there right now. He tosses all of them out. Axe going to help DJ as Chris helps on meat, and and Chef helps Noah and Alejandro. Alright, now I think there is clearly a losing team on dinner service tonight. Half of the blue team was kicked out. Chef, he looks at the 5 who actually stayed, and he says Justin as the best of the worst. Please go upstairs and nominate and discuss which 3 of you should be up to be eliminated. And so they go up there. Izzy, dodged a bullet. She's thankful that her team clutched it. And the red team is very happy. Katie and Sadie popping champagne in the hot tub. Heather's relieved. Eva's relieved. Bridget staying away from Eva, trying to relax with like margaritas or something. So immediately I feel like Justin knows that everyone behind him right now is safe. They're all good. And I feel like he gives the 5 who got kicked out all a fair discussion, because they all know that only 2 of them aren't getting nominated. So when it comes time for them to present 3 people in front of Chef, Justin has decided that the first person nominated will unfortunately be Ezekiel. Now, Ezekiel immediately starts yapping in his defense. He's like, well, Cody was actually like the biggest letdown. He's the one that mainly sunk our station. And Cody's like, well, I don't know if that's entirely true. Yeah, I admit that I could have kept a better watch on stuff, but, it's not entirely my fault. And Justin's like, well, you heard it, Chef. And, kind of for that reason, the second person nominated is going to be Cody. And the last person Justin has decided to nominate is going to be Jeff. He got scallops brought back 3 times, and it just really sunk a lot of stations. I had to lose people from my station to help out Ezekiel, Cody, and then probably Jeff. It was a rough time. And now Chef, obviously hearing the reasons from each of them why they shouldn't be eliminated. Jeff, Ezekiel, one of you are saying goodbye to Cody. Cody, back in line. This isn't your time to be eliminated yet. I feel like you have more strive in you. And that's also one of the main reasons that Jeff, your time in Hell's Kitchen is done. I'm sorry. Give me your jacket. You have a very party-ish attitude. You're very loud. You don't take things that serious. And I just doubt that's what they're looking for the head chef position in a very serious line of manner. I'm sorry. Ezekiel, back in line. Alright, it's the next morning, and I feel like to add some drama into the mix, Eva and Bridget are gonna be hella arguing, in which I feel like Izzy kind of respects Eva, but she doesn't like Eva. And so, seeing this, she's like, Eva, how about you just like back off or do something about it? This is a cooking competition. What you think this is? And Eva, I feel like she just gets angry at this, bro. She probably insults Heather. Heather's like, the fuck? Lashana uses all of Heather's like conditioner. Heather gets pissed. Beth, Katie, and Sadie, they just kind of all chill in the hot tub. Where in the blue dorms, they're all kind of just chilling. We got Harold and Cody in one corner playing pool. Ezekiel and Owen shooting darts. Justin, Alejandro, and Duncan all just having a little talk sesh, maybe a smoke sesh. Noah and DJ, they just probably doing their own thing, chilling. DJ probably taking a shower. Noah reading. But then like 30 minutes later, they have to come down with their jackets. It is time for another elimination challenge. This is the protein challenge. Each team will have pairs divided by 3, and each pair will be assorted and assigned a different protein. The same protein teams will then verse off, where whoever gets best 2 out of 3 or better wins the challenge. Alright, now cooking for beef, cow, is Owen, DJ, and Harold. Cooking with chicken is Ezekiel, Duncan, and Alejandro, which means the rest of you will be cooking with fish. Y'all were expecting pork, but I don't really like pork, so we're doing fish. Y'all probably in the comments like, who's the judge, Mystic or Chef? Let's be real here. For red team, cooking beef is Sadie, Courtney, and Beth. Cooking chicken will be Katie, Izzy, and Eva, which means fish will be handled by Bridget, Lashana, and Heather. Now, I feel like fish is probably one of the easier meats that Bridget can probably get herself to cook. Now, DJ, Owen, and Harold, along with every other team, must all agree on a dish to make with beef. And I feel like they all unanimously agree that they want to make burgers. Probably with like a side of curly fries or something, or onion rings. I bet Owen's taking control of this team. For Ezekiel's team, they probably want to play it safe, delicious, fried chicken, mashed potatoes. You know how it is. And now fish, I feel like fish is one that they might not know how to cook too well. So I feel like with the power of all 3 of their brains, they come up with fish sticks. Now, over on the girls' team, they have decided to make beef taco. Now, if they play their cards right and they take my advice and heavily season it, this could turn out real good for them. Where Eva and... what was I spelling? What the hell was that? Where Eva and Izzy just kind of agree that they want to go with chicken kebabs. Hopefully with vegetable seasoning the works. Heather, Lashana, Bridget, I feel like they all have like a super hard time deciding what to do, because Heather wants sushi. Lashana thinks that wouldn't be good because they should actually cook something. And Bridget wants to make fish sticks, which is crazy. Ultimately, I feel like, as it always usually happens, Heather gets her way. So it is time for Chef to judge the dishes, where it is Battle of the Beef. Harold and Owen kind of in charge on the burgers and all of that, where DJ was in charge of like the brioche buns and like the fries. Beth and Sadie mainly worked on the seasoning, where Courtney got like the crunchier or crispy or whatever they want to use taco shells. Put the works in there, the sauces, sour cream. Now, Beth and Sadie a little bit scared because Sadie accidentally like splashed a lot of seasoning. Like, you know how some seasonings have the flap where if you open it, it's like comes out a little bit with tiny holes, and the other flap is like a huge one. Sadie accidentally used the huge one, and now she's afraid. The seasoning that she overused was taco seasoning, and that is fire. Where the burger is very good, but they kind of let it rest for a little too long. And DJ, honestly, your fries are the saving grace. So that is 1 point to the red team. Alright, Battle of the Chicken. They obviously have a very strong lineup. They just need to execute it. But I think before Chef or Chris or anyone can taste anything, they immediately look at the kebabs and they're like, no offense, but that shit is raw, dog. Like, not even the vegetables, like the chicken itself. We can tell just by just looking at it. The color, terrible. We're not even eating that. Mashed potatoes, they're kind of nasty. Y'all could have done a little bit better, but the fried chicken was delicious. 1 point to the blue team. So it all comes down to this. Now, here to judge the fish round, let's all welcome KW, in which trying the sushi, I feel like he actually prefers that a little bit, and it has like a fresh, decent taste. But to the rest of them, the rice is a little bit mushy and seaweed kind of got stuck to the top of Chef's mouth, where Kanye hated the fish sticks. But Chris thought like the homemade sauce they made was delicious with them. Chef appreciated the crispiness, and Axe likes the type of fish they chose, which means congratulations, blue team. Once again, you guys win the challenge. All of you guys once more can relax in your dorms. Where the same, however, can't be said about the red team. Beth, Courtney, and Sadie, each of you choose one person to nominate for the red team that you feel like your team would do better without. Now, Beth, you know, she's happy. She went from like lower to now like on top, best of worst. Courtney probably wishes she could put up Sadie, but she might have a bias against her and put up Katie. Either that or Izzy, because Izzy has messed up quite a bit already. Plus, Heather, LaShawn, and Bridget didn't even cook anything. They had all that time just to like come up with nothing to cook, and they took the longest figuring out what to cook. So when it comes time for Chef to make his appearance and ask for the nominees, Courtney has decided that their team would do better without Katie. Beth has decided that their team would do better without Izzy. Where Sadie has ultimately decided, after observing everything, Heather, it might be best that it's time for you to go right now. And you're mean. So immediately with Chef talking to them and them pleading their case, I think he immediately recognizes that not cooking fish is a lot better than not cooking chicken. Heather, back in line. He already told you once, he gave you the warning, you're back up here, and for a terrible reason. I'm so sorry. Katie, your time is done in Hell's Kitchen. Please take off your jacket. It's a sad day. Sadie is probably mortified and sad again, but that is just how it kind of plays out. But wait, we aren't done. Izzy, not only did you argue, disrespect, you're very combative with the other players, you brought us raw chicken, and your signature dish burned my mouth off. I'm so sorry. I don't think we can do this. Izzy, please give me your jacket. Your time is done in Hell's Kitchen. I'm so sorry. Izzy probably tries fighting Chef a little bit on the way out, but unfortunately, this is the time for her. Chef probably doing that so everyone can keep a reminder that he is the one in charge. But still, he is not done yet. Blue team, red team, before you guys go back, everyone watching this video right now, all of you are going to comment down one person from the blue team that you would like to see in the red team. Perhaps it'll give them a time to shine, really show their skills. And that is going to be it for the end of episode 2, Total Drama Hell's Kitchen. Go ahead and comment down 2 people you believe are gonna win. If you like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You guys are so amazing. Gaming channel, Kush Carnivore, link down below. And I dare every single one of you to have a good day.